Hey everybody, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and I've been promising a review of a little digger that I introduced before, and I haven't cleaned it off. I just want to let you know that it has been utilized. In fact, it's been the sole digger I've utilized over the last few days, and it's been into a couple of different environments. It's been to standard dry December Texas weather, and it even went through some rain and soft soil today, so it's had its road test. So I've got an example. I've got a dig video, one of my long forms dig videos. If you want to take a look at it, I'll put the link below. I think it's the video immediately previous to this, and I'm using this digger in that video. But I am doing it in a wooded area, so the discipline in a wooded area is not the same that's required in a open field or or even a play field. And like I say, I don't go on lined fields. But this is the off season for soccer, and the lines have disappeared, and then you're free pretty much to go where you like. So anyway, let me talk about this digger. I discussed it with you before. It is the angle that you've got here is pretty extreme, so it's not a traditional. It's not a traditional spade. It's more sharply downward. And it's not quite as straight down, of course, as the Lesche or Lesche, or whatever of the 99 pronunciations we use around here. So it's not straight down like that. So it's sort of what I like to call an intermediate or a compromise type of digger. Now, using it out in the wooded area, I'm basically using it boom popping. So I'm using it as a small shovel. It does well there, and usually in low targets of medium to shallow depth, it'll pop it right up pretty consistently. So there's nothing wrong here with that. It's very small. It's not much smaller than a hunting. It's not much larger than a hunting knife, which is also good because I can just store it in a little belt pouch I use, or I can store it in the full size bag I use when I always collect my junk. But if I use the full bag, I put it in there. If I don't use the full bag, what I have to do is make sure I'm not that far from a trash can, which is unfortunately there's a lot of trash cans in the park where I dig. In any case, in one of the many parks where I dig, and some they're not, and I always carry the bag. But so that's also a plus. Now, I'd have to give this an A minus or B plus. It's very good. I give it an A plus on its size because it's very portable, very easy to carry. Creating plugs is not easy in our soil, but creating plugs with a Lesche or Lesche is not easy in our soil. And even my favorite plug digger has issues with our soil. I really have to take care in this soil. Like I said, Texas, it was part of the ancient history says that the ancient geological history says that Texas was part of an inland sea, and especially the areas where I live. So you've got this sedimentary, this very it will clump together, and I call it pebbling. When you dig it up, you don't dig it up as a chunk. You dig up a surface that has some cohesiveness, and then a lot of balls of dirt when it's dry. So it's a pain in the butt. In any case, I don't think there's any place any more difficult to dig a plug than this area, and I'm sure that there might be one, but I don't get around. So if you people have an area that you have near you, I'm sure you will put it put it below and let me know about it, because I'd really be interested in it. But it's very good, especially in the wooded area. I can go down, I can dig, I can pop it up, I can create plugs with this, but in all cases, it's easier if it's damp soil, because we don't have loamy soil here. That's just the way it works. And I do find that when you're going to dig a plug with this, unless you're going to go boom, you're going to have to go and then sort of slide under, cut, and then go to the other end, slide under, cut. So you're actually sort of lifting a triangle up. So you have to change the way you do things. But I think it was worth it. It wasn't it's about $29.95, which is more expensive than you would think. But all of our tools are more expensive. The Predator tool is very expensive, and the Lesche is expensive. So I think it's actually worth it. And in areas where you don't want to be obvious walking in with a large, because this is my Predator tool. It sort of stands out in the crowd, and then the Lesche sort of stands out in the crowd, not because of its size, but because it looks dangerous. And I've discussed this in previous videos about needing to look very, and this is my I'm just a harmless guy with a trowel shovel, because it's like this is $1.90, $2. I don't know how much this thing costs, but I use this quite a bit in areas where I'm new, because, like I say, I'm 6'2.5", 6'3", 240 pounds. I'm not a member of a group where a lot of leniency is given, so I have to look very, 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 very harmless. So, so I do my best to look as corny and harmless as possible. So I think it's good. If you have a very loamy soil, this is especially good. It's okay here, and it's great in the wooded areas, because all you have to do is plug it up, fill it up, cover it with leaves, and boom! By the time the new season comes and the grass recovers, it'll be ready to go. So that was my review of this. So they also have another one which is more along the lines of the traditional ones, and I'm thinking about getting that, but we'll have to see what the future will hold. Who knows what Santa will bring me. In any case, and now I'm gonna complete this, and these are the traditional diggers that I've got, and instead of making this just a review, I'm also going to talk about diggers and my opinion, and it's only my opinion. You'd be surprised how many thumbs down you get on your opinion in your videos. But this is my opinion. These are basically the structure, and this is a traditional spade. These are the basic versions, and everything is basically a alterationist version. This is a very, very dangerous looking Japanese ori knife. I don't use this very often, just because it sort of stands out in the crowd. But it has that scoop. It has that scoop that's shared with this, and then shared with the spades, etc. And and nobody can argue with the tradition, because the Japanese people are very old, very proud society, and one that has developed gardening into an art form. So there's nothing wrong with using this, and I've used the ori knives to great effect. And you can pop things out with this, and you can actually cut with it, because this one does have a serration on the edge, but not all Japanese ori knives do. I think ori means dig, but I'll have to look that up. In any case, so that's a traditional knife. Now basically, and this is a traditional spade. Now basically what I'm saying is this, and this is basically what the thing is here. This is basically for new people and diggers. If you're gonna get a digger, get one that fits you, get one that'll do the job. So this is, in my opinion, the best diggers I've got here for metal detecting is surprisingly enough is the Lesche and the Predator tool. Now, in my opinion, the Lesche takes a little bit longer, a little bit more of a learning curve, and it's better if you're stronger, because going down is easy, but as you begin to slide and make a circular plug, you do need a little wrist strength to actually do that, though you're going to be sewing. So it's very good. It's proved. It's proud. It's proven. No argument with anybody who chooses this. Also, if you're new, this one has a learning curve. A learning curve is worth it, but it takes a little while to get this down. Now, the stronger you are and the more you understand, if you can get somebody to teach you, that's great. My favorite tool for a beginner would be this. This is the Predator tool. I started watching dirt fishing when I first started getting into this and saw him using this and decided, dirt fishing can use it. I need to give it a try. I love this thing because it automatically almost digs a plug. You go down, and then you go to the corner, you go down, you go down, you go down, and then you pop it up, you've got a plug. Now, once again, these things I have trouble with our soil, and probably the one that I can create a plug with most cohesively in a horrible soil is probably the Predator 2. Because, with the Lesche and you cut around, then you need to bring up that large plug. It can be a small plug, but then you have to bring it up as a unit. With this, you go around and then you can actually use this as a holder so you can move the plug up, and that helps in our soil. But like I said, either one of these are great, and this is my harmless guy in the park choice here. So that's all I've got. Basically, I want to give you a review of this. I like it. I think it's worth it. I'm going to keep it with me, and in cases where I just need something fast and easy, and I don't want to carry the big tool pouch, I just stick it in my little side belt and go, or stick it in my pocket and go. Anyway, that's what I've got. Yeah, like I said, if you're going to be doing this, if you're new, these are probably the tools that you're going to be looking at most often, and neither one of them is bad. Both are great in my opinion. The Lesche is proven and loved, beloved. If you argue with somebody who has a Lesche, make sure you're out of range of them. This is sort of new, but it's growing. I see more and more people with them, and this is a hybrid of a spade and a shovel. So I love this. I also use this. I love this. I have an affection for this, so don't hold either one against me. If you love this and don't care about this, remember, I still like you too. Anyway, it's the Texas Tiger Digs, and I will talk to you later. And that's all I've got, and I guess my review of the Black ADA Dagger. And they have another. I'm probably going to be reviewing that one, when I decide I've got the spare cash to buy it. In any case, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.